Huh.
Like now, or?
The mischievous heart of a child.
Oh.
Hey, we're live. You guys can hear me. I'm gonna hope you guys can hear me. Spend Fedway in the chat. You know me. For those of you who've been here before, you know I love that emote. You see me spamming it all the time. So hey guys, nice to see everyone here today for our third day of streaming. My name is Dark Dog Demon. I'm actually Hulu and Boohoo in the good old chat. I know it's a dead meme, but hey, you know, sometimes you gotta make dead memes work. Thank you all for coming. We're going to have our interview with Rena coming up really shortly, as well as our FE5 playthrough with Mecha and Raven. Raven's going to be, as he is somehow always a part of the stream in the background commentating. And it's going to be really cool, and I hope you guys are excited for it. Just wanted to say a couple of things before we begin. We got some donations off screen that I wanted to read. We got November 16th, $50 from Talking Dinosaur with a very cute face. I can't really say the face because I guess I can say semicolon, up arrow, close parentheses. No, it's not an ooh face. Not an ooh face. But thank you for the $50. We got $50 from Rising Sunfish. How you doing, Rising? I haven't seen you in a while. Thanks for all you guys are doing. Best of luck. Thank you. And we got $25 from Jack H. Thank you, Jack. That's my donations out of the way. We're currently sitting at a total, let me just get it on my screen, $3,370, which is absolutely fantastic. Let's see if we can break 5,000 today. Let's see if we can break 10,000 today. You know, why not aim big? Aim big. So we got a couple things as well. Just want to say, for starters, we have an incentive going, $75 in total. Over the course of 3 hours of Mecha's run, will unlock the Xavier incentive, which means he has to go recruit him. I've never really watched the game itself, so I have no idea what that entails, but it sounds fun. So hopefully we can meet that. That'd be really cool. And we also have an incentive for later on today, after these 3 hours are over, for a Kirby Masters run of Fire Emblem Fates. You guys can choose which route he will speedrun, so that'll be really cool. I hear up. Speaking of the devil, hello there. How are you?
Hi.
Hi. We're gonna get a little bit of gameplay in the background.
Sure.
So that yeah. So, but you guys can hear. That's Rena. Rena, say hello.
Hi, everybody.
Hey, Rena.
Hey there.
Hello.
Welcome to the stream. Welcome to our event.
Thank you. I'm excited to be here.
Yeah. Excited to have you.
Yeah, and as you can see, the chat is currently blowing up with PogChamps and stuff. Spam PogChamp. I know there's going to be a couple of delays. I'm not going to see the PogChamps, but just spam PogChamp. Everyone likes PogChamp. Anyway, how are you doing? How's your day?
Me?
Yeah.
My day is lovely here in Los Angeles. Thankfully, we're not near any fires.
Yeah, those fires have been rough. We've heard a lot of stories from other voice actors and just personalities of how bad they really are.
Oh yeah, I know a lot of voice actors whose homes were threatened or damaged by fire or smoke. So hopefully it's all dissipating and we'll, get through it. But other than that, it's just sorry you hear a little child in the background.
It's adorable, yeah.
Yeah.
She's spinning in circles in my shoes as they do. But life's good. Life's good. Where are you guys located?
Well, we're actually located. One of the great things about this event is we're actually located. I want to say globally, but for basically a lot of places. I'm located in New Jersey. I don't know if other people want to share, but no one else is from New Jersey. I'm the only one from New Jersey.
Jersey in the house.
Europe. Hey, Europe.
Yeah, he's from Europe. He's all the way, in a different country.
Wow.
It goes across the Atlantic. I myself am from Texas, but I started in New Jersey.
Yeah,
I'm from
I'm a New Yorker, so yay to the East Coast.
You gotta get that dollar pizza.
I'm from around Baltimore, but I live in Arizona right now. So
Yay, Baltimore. Best cookies ever, called Burger Cookies, only made in Baltimore.
hell yeah.
The best.
What part of New York were you from? Were you from the city or? Were you
I'm from I lived in Manhattan for about 10 years, but I was raised about an hour north of Manhattan in actually what's called Orange County, New York.
Oh my gosh, I used to live in Orange County. I lived in
Orange County.
Which town?
I want to say it was Orangeville in Orange County. Oh my gosh.
Might be. I'm from Goshen, or Middletown is the bigger little town there.
Middletown was pretty close to us.
Yeah, small world.
Yep, and then I went to high school in, you probably don't know where Greene County is, but that was pretty close.
Oh, it sounds like something that would be up there.
Yep, that's about an hour south of Albany.
Oh, okay. I went to Skidmore, which was up right next to Albany.
Oh, so cool.
It's actually really cool. I had an internship over the summer, and whenever I was driving in with the internship, I would have 10-10 wins on. And so I would hear about all these places, but could never like put anything or anyone to them. I'd just be like random places in New York. You know? That being said, I do want to say it's been, what, 10 minutes? Maybe 10 minutes of me talking, maybe 5 minutes of me talking. We already have the incentive done for Xavier. It's already done. We've already made it.
Oh my God.
It's going to happen. Good job, guys. That was
fun, Mecca.
That was quick. But anyway, let's get back to the interview. I just wanted to shout that out and thank you guys so much.
Really quick before we continue, though, I do want to shout one thing out. We haven't done a formal introduction for our event yet, and I just wanted to make sure that everybody knows what exactly we're here for, especially those that are just hopping into the chat, because I do see it blowing up. Today is day 3 of our 4-day, 12-hour per day extravaganza of what we're coining as Thanksgiving, a Fire Emblem-focused celebration to benefit Extra Life's charity campaign to support Children's Miracle Network Hospitals, which is a North American support organization to provide financial support to huge hospitals that will make life better. And how can you really dislike that, right? The big thing for us is that we've been having and handling donations and support from voice actors, as that has been one huge support mechanic of today's and this month's event. We've had enormous support, which has been absolutely phenomenal. We have just about reached the amount in which we had actually earned as far as donations last year. We are $20 away from exceeding what we made last year entirely, and we are just barely halfway through our event, which is absolutely ballistic. And it couldn't have been done without viewers and fans like you, and voice actors like Rena, and game players like Mecha and Raven. Just so many great people supporting us to support a good cause. It's been a wonderful turnout. So thank you, everybody, for coming aboard and watching our stream. And
so I guess one quick thing we want to start off with the interview is you voice an iconic Fire Emblem character. Azura is really big. I don't think I really need to explain that to you. What's your fan interactions like? Like, how many people come up to you and talk to you about Azura or things like that?
Oh my God, the fans of this game are the best. No one's actually ever come up to me, because I think voice actors have a bit of an anonymity because you don't really know what we look like. But when people find out that I do it, if it's in person, they just get so excited. And then I get the nicest emails. I've gotten people who've created fan art and mailed it to me for me to sign. I get a lot of people who cover... Oh, that's Mommy's coffee. Sorry. Mama's bottle, as I call it. I get a lot of people who cover the song and want me to listen to their cover, which is great. And then the best part is I actually get a lot of letters and emails from people who are going through rough times in high school, maybe feel like a bit of an outcast, and the song gives them hope and it gives them confidence, and it sort of in a way was therapeutic for them, and that means the world, because if art can do anything, it should save lives in a way. We should be helping in a way that's bigger than just a game, and to be a part of that is really awesome. It's not just a shoot 'em up thing, but Azura creates music and she uses music as her power, and then I get these letters from people who do the same. Oh, now I've got a dog. Oh my God, I'm noisy. Sorry, I've got a 110-pound German Shepherd and a 20-pound 1.5-year-old.
That's a combo. That's a combo.
Oh yes, and they are best friends.
Aww.
Brutus, I hear you.
Inspiring.
So it's just so cool, like to get this role that like has a bigger impact than just the game. You know, it goes so much further than just the game, which is I feel really lucky. Yes, Brutus. So my dog has this weird issue where he has to have me watch him eat. Like he's insecure about eating alone. I call it his like eating disorder, and so I have to watch him. So he just barks until I watch him eat his stupid food. It makes me crazy.
That sounds adorable, though. I mean, like I have to say, if I had a dog, I think I would not mind that one. I think that would be one I'd be like, okay, I can deal with this. This is cool.
Yeah, but after the 40th day of having to watch him eat, or like eat on your own, dude, just eat on your own. Go, eat. We're watching you. Go. Apparently, with German Shepherds, because he's old, it's like a pack thing where if they're old, they know they can be attacked while their head is down eating, so they want their pack to watch them. So we are now his pack. And so he wants us to watch him eat. Isn't that interesting? See, I'm full of useless facts.
As an aspiring dog owner, such as myself, I will definitely keep that in mind for the future.
Get a German Shepherd. Get a German Shepherd.
My brother next door has 2 German Shepherds.
Oh, so. They're the best. They're the best.
Big.
Oh yeah, and he's a big old fatty, so we love him.
All right. I do hate to interrupt, but there's 2 things I want to just get going. Number 1, I want to prepare the stream to officially welcome in Mecha, our game player for today. We're going to swap over to the game itself. Rena Strober's going to be joining us while we play the game. She'll be kind of in the chat and watching, supervising, making sure that our Mecha is a good tactician. Also, I do want to say that we surpassed last year's donations. We are officially at $3,555, even though our donation tracker on the stream does not say so. It's because there's an issue with how it consolidates donations brought in from outside sources or other sources. So yes, we have officially exceeded last year's efforts, and it is absolutely super stupendous. So thank you all for your support. Yeah, I can't wait to see if we can continue to go higher than that. Oh my gosh, if we can do something.
5,000. Let's set a goal of 5,000.
I think we could hit 5,000. That seems reasonable.
Yeah.
We have 12 plus hours today. Let's go for it.
Yeah, let's hit it. You know what? I'm going to make an incentive right now. Everyone can. There's normally an incentive. I don't know how many times we actually use the exclamation point 3D incentive, but we're going to make a change for today, which is if we can get to 5,000 today total, I will 5-star plus 10 the user whatever 4-star or 3-star unit you guys want. 5-star plus 10. Straight up.
Can I give an incentive?
Sure.
Ooh.
Let's see. For any $50 or higher donation, I will send a signed copy of my character. And I'll pay for shipping. I don't even know if anyone wants that. But or do
we're gonna break
can't see the math right now, but it's like open a gasp. I'm like that's a super cool prize. Should
we lower? Is $50 too much though?
I was going to say let's make it.
You're the one who's paying, doing all the shipping and the work and signing and everything and providing your own merch. So I mean, gosh, I think that's fair.
Yeah, and it's a tax write-off, and the money's going to help kids. So, and then okay, $50. I will sign a photograph of Azura and send it to people. Okay, so put that up there, and then for $100, I will call you and we'll have a conversation.
Oh, wow. All right. Well, these are new incentives. Anything past this point, $50 you get something signed of Azura, which is awesome. Like that is awesome. And $100 you get to have a conversation with Rena.
Yeah. No. We'll chat, we'll Skype, we'll do like a 10-minute Skype session or whatever, and we can do whatever. And then if you do the 100, I'll also send you the photograph.
Nice.
Combos, deals, guys. This is a
It's a happy meal.
Yeah. This is like a one in a lifetime opportunity kind of thing. This is crazy. You guys should
spend the next 10 years doing combos.
It's the least I can do. I mean, like, I wish I had $1 billion to donate, but I didn't win the Powerball.
Oh yeah.
Oh.
What did it get to at the end? Was that over like 1.2 billion, or did I get like up to 2 billion?
No, it wasn't 2 billion, but because no one won it, and then it was over 1 billion. But then a lot of people won like a lot of money, but not the billion. So I don't know how it works. All I know was I didn't win any. So I'm very upset.
My parents.
Oh.
I saw like there was one. I don't know if everyone's seen it, but there's this one picture of a guy whose numbers were like 4 or 5 numbers were like one off. Like he somehow just had like the perfect ticket where like so many numbers were one off from being the right numbers.
Oh my god!
That, right? Like, I think he got something, right?
I think he did. I think he had enough to get like I don't know if it was like thousands. It might have been hundreds, but like it was so close. It was ridiculous.
That is torture.
Yeah, that's the worst.
Yeah. That being said, let's get back into the official interviews. Ellie, if you want to continue with the next question.
Sure.
Yeah, absolutely. I know that you've been doing a lot in terms of showcasing your talent. You've been on the Disney Channel. You're one of the characters in one of my daughter's favorite shows, Liv and Maddie.
Say hi to your daughter for me.
Absolutely. I may bring her in over because she was excited to
Cool.
say hello, but she's preparing for a sleepover in a little while later on. But so you've done stuff in person as an actress. You've done stuff via studios as a voice actress. What kind of work do you prefer to do between the two?
Oh man, well there's actually 3 because I do a lot of live theater.
Oh, that's right. Yes, you do.
Yeah, so and actually that's my heart. You know, I got to do Into the Woods this summer in Virginia and be on stage singing my face off. Oh my god, everybody needs me right now. This is insane. My child, the dog.
Goodness.
Stop.
Like my niece.
This is the most so annoying. So that is like if I had my dream is to be on stage, but every medium, whether it's TV, voiceover, gives me some. It's like dating a whole bunch of people. Everyone has like something really great, and well, that made me sound very slutty, but you know what I mean.
Oh my goodness!
Like and you're just like, why can't I take 5 people and make them into one? But I love being in the studio. Like I love getting behind the mic and just creating a character that can only be heard. I actually work with the blind. I work with a lot of blind kids who love video games because they can hear it, and they don't have to rely on visuals. So I love being part of an art that is just audio. In some aspects, I mean, a lot of it is visual, but there's also a way for the blind to play video games. But then working on TV is so cool because you get your hair done and your makeup done and you get treated really well. And then there's theater, which is live, which means when you mess up, you have to keep going. And I love that. I love that there's no like, we're going to delete that and edit that together. It is what it is right there. So yeah, they're all great. But if I could live in one of them, I'd probably just be doing Into the Woods my entire life.
I got a question to add on to that. Let's just say, I mean, this is a wild assumption that's never true. But what happens if Intelligent Systems is like, we want to make a Fire Emblem live play or Fire Emblem like live thing? Would you try out for Azura, or do you think they just give you a role?
Oh, I wish life were so easy that people just gave you stuff. I'm sure I would have to audition, but I keep telling Nintendo that we should do a live concert at one of the cons. And so I know that they've been interested in it because I want to like go to Comic-Con and we should do a concert where we have like a symphony and we play the music and then I sing live. I mean, that would be so cool. And they can't really hire anyone else, I hope, to sing it because that's me.
Well, I mean, they'd be wrong to do so, if I may say.
Yeah, I don't think they would because we've spoken about it. So maybe if people can tweet to Nintendo or oh my god, I'm gonna kill this dog. Or to Kit Ellis. No, I'm not. I was
Please don't kill a dog on stream.
Ellis, PR. But tell Nintendo you want to see me live, and I would jump on that in a second. Because it brings together 2 really awesome worlds. Hold on, I'm delivering my child to my husband. Here,
No
you
worries.
take her.
While she does
I'm
that,
done.
can I just say,
Special guest appearance by husband.
I am done with Mama. Just a second.
Mecca, was that you? Jumping
yeah.
in?
So before we continue, would it be alright if I said introduce Thracia real quick with Raven, then I can start playing, and then people will have stuff to look at and stuff to listen to, which will be awesome.
Sweet.
And yeah. So
Sure.
real quick, this is Thracia 776. Thracia 776, and I'm joined here by Raven, who's going to be helping me talk through this. Real quick,
This is
the fifth Fire Emblem game that's ever been made,
776.
I think, and it's
Thracia
made by Shaozo Kaga. It's his
776,
last game
by
working
Raven,
for
who's going to be
Intelligent
helping me
Systems.
talk through this.
And it's really
This is the
wanky,
fifth
like,
Fire Emblem game
that's ever been made, I think, and it's made by Shaozo Kaga. It's his last game working for Intelligent Systems, and it's really wanky, like really wonky, whatever you want to call it. Hey, it's done. And then I'm not supposed to even gonna say. Right, so it's really weird and it's gonna be a lot of fun. We'll be explaining whatever needs to be explained a little bit later. Right now we'll just continue with the interview. But I'm just gonna start gameplay and we're gonna have some fun. So enjoy yourself.
Right. The last right baits you.
Yep.
But basically, it gives everyone like an inherent paragon, which doubles everyone's experience because this game is actually already annoying enough, and it makes it a lot like more. It doesn't make it necessarily easier; it just makes it more manageable if you just get double experience, and it doesn't show up in like the status screen or anything because
It's more reliable, yeah.
yeah, it doesn't show up in the status screen, so everyone has inherent Paragon. So anyone with Paragon gets like 4 times the regular experience. And there's no hard mode. There's only a normal mode here, but the game's already like just weird enough.
It's
I think
pretty
the
hard.
word Mecha was looking for was jank.
Yes. I crossed 2 words and I made a new word.
That's not a new word. That's a bad word.
It's a dangerous
Nah,
word.
for me it's a new word because I don't speak English. Remember, I'm foreign. For me, it's just a new word. Anyway, carry on. I'm gonna get my Poochie axe.
It's called Elite Mode because that was what Paragon was called before the translation, before FE9 came out. So this game is actually aesthetically similar to the GBA games in a lot of ways. You'll actually notice some of the weapon sprites are pretty much the same as the GBA ones. Also, this translation is amazing. I've never seen English written so beautifully.
It is prose, pure
of
prose.
English written beautifully. I want to just make a quick shout out of the prizes and we can get back to the donations. If that's not donations, but our interview, if that's okay.
Yeah, just go ahead. I'll just play a little bit and we'll talk later.
Awesome, thank you. So I want to talk about the prizes because the topic of English is coming up. We actually have one prize that is really special to us. That is, as you can see. So for $10, we have Celica cards signed by Erica Lindbeck. They're awesome cards. $25, one winner, a set of 1 holo card each of Celica. By holo, I mean like exclusive starter pack, shiny, really nice. Celica, Soren, and signed by Erica Lindbeck and Kyle McCarley, respectively. They're really, really cool. $50 is an exclusive drawing from Sodea Ipe. You can see it on the screen as it goes by. It is one of a kind, exclusive, everything done exactly by him. It's really, really cool. For those of you not aware, he draws Dorcas, Garen, Walhart, and Arden. I don't think Arden's not an FE5, right? Arden's FE4.
Right.
Yeah. I feel like that's this game's major downfall. Is that it doesn't have enough Arden, but that's besides the point.
Game.
Yeah. So and then $75 is our really cool prize, which is the signed copy of Fire Emblem Awakening, and with Matt Mercer and Laura Bailey's signatures on it. Game is really good. It works well. Everything is cool. The box itself is in almost perfect condition, if not perfect condition. And It's really, really cool. That's $75 over the course of these 2 days. And make sure you get your money in. And yeah, thank you. So now we're gonna go back into our interview a little bit. Rena, you're still there.
Really quick, just
Yeah, can you hear me? I got in the car, but am I still coming through okay?
Yeah.
Oh, we're going mobile now. We're going. We're zooming away. Where are we going?
You're
Hey,
in
stream
traffic.
is can the stream hear us
When I
fine
was
compared to
checking
the
it, it
game
sounded
audio? I just want to make
balanced.
sure that the music and everyone's voices all kind of sound balanced together. And chat, you can feel free to let us know. Thank you.
When I was checking it, it sounded balanced, so I'll check again to be sure. Oh my.
So is Rena on the go with her
Oh.
family, or is it just her this time?
No, Mama's by herself.
Ooh,
Oh
almost really
my.
good.
Long time in the car.
Trying to escape.
Yes. It's Mama time. I don't mind traffic when I'm by myself.
So it looks like the chat's saying the game volume is slightly too loud. So what we'll do is we'll lower the game volume slightly. We'll lower the game volume slightly, and then we'll continue.
Yeah, if you could turn the game audio
Ellie,
down, that could
I
be
think.
great.
Do you have a question prepared? Or would you like me to ask a question?
Actually, yeah, there's two things that kind of tie
Yeah.
into each other.
If you could turn the
Or-
game audio down, that could be great.
I just turned it down a little bit. I can turn it down further if needed.
Go ahead and turn it down a little bit further for the time being, please.
Yeah, just in case.
Okay, I put it down to like half of what it was.
Listening to NASA.
In
Control,
T-minus
please
3.
turn down the game
Two.
volume.
Yes.
Houston, we have an audio issue.
Right, yeah, I was gonna ask you. You said that you had a few interactions with people, either writing you notes or writing you letters. You've talked to people, and of course, you've done all of your support for your blind theater or blind supporting theater performances, blindness supporting theater performances. Have you ever gone to conventions, be it an anime convention, gaming convention, maybe cosplayed at one of the conventions?
Virginia, so I had to miss that panel, unfortunately. But 2 years ago, I went to Comic-Con with this awesome, funny podcast, which geek something, and of course, my brain is dead, so I can't remember what it was. But I'm hoping to get to Anime Expo this summer back in LA. I love interacting, so again, I think it comes from me being a theater performer. There's a lot of interaction amongst theater performer and fans. So if anyone's out there who wants to invite me to a con, I'm happy to come and sign or be on a panel. I know Jeff Burns asked me to be on a panel. That's the one I had to pull out of. But if I can be there and if it's close, then I definitely will be there.
Awesome.
Okay. And I guess the other thing was, being as you're taking, or you're always up for saying hello to fans and such. My daughter just ran into the room. Would you mind saying hi to my daughter, Alexis?
Oh, hi, Alexis. It's Becky Bickelhoff.
I really like your channel.
Alexis, are you there?
Yes.
Hi.
Alexis, eh? Hey there,
Yeah.
Ellie.
Hi.
Do you
Oh,
watch
hi.
Liv and Maddie?
We finished the seasons already.
What's your favorite episode?
I like the one where where Parker destroys the cookbook.
Poor Parker.
Did you like Linda and Heather?
Uh-huh.
That was my favorite episode ever.
That's one of my favorites too.
Awesome. I'm so glad.
Oh gosh.
All right. Well, we'll ask you a couple other things, and you can quit being so shy, okay?
Yeah.
Oh.
Can we get some Fed wave in the chat for how good of a dad Ellie is? Let's do some
Aw.
Fed waves.
Thank you.
God, parenthood is not easy.
I think we might have some audio issues because of driving and all that. So
Oh,
might be
shit.
cutting
Okay,
in and out.
let me-
Oh,
Let me see if I can take you at least off the Bluetooth.
Yeah, that'd probably be good. not
Okay,
being
is
on
that
Bluetooth.
better?
Heck,
oh,
a
yeah,
lot
that's
better.
pretty good.
Please
That's
be
like
safe. Please
20
drive
times
safely.
better.
Yeah.
Almost
Make sure
studio
you-
mic quality.
Okay, there you go.
Sweet.
Awesome.
Thank you
Just-
so much.
Yeah, just make sure you're driving safe and all that. The last thing we want is for something to happen.
I know. If I get pulled over, I'm just gonna send the ticket to you.
All right, well, there you go, guys. Hey, guys, we have a new incentive opening up. $200 to pay off the ticket, please.
Yes, I will sign the ticket.
So I have another question for you, which is when you're recording Azura, what's that like? Is it just like what kind of direction do you like taking the character?
Oh, it's been all over the map, which I've loved. I mean, the first session was mostly the song, which was pretty cool, like having to hear the Japanese and make the English words work. And then, the beginning of Azura, she seemed a little more timid to me, and she had this timid confidence to her. But then over the course of the last few years, I've gotten to play we had young Azura, we had sort of crazy Azura, and the direction I get is usually an emotional direction, which I appreciate. Where it's, what is she feeling? Is there fear here? Is she being protective? Is she, so I prefer the emotional connection. That's just me as an actor too. Instead of going sound higher or make your voice go lower, I like, she's scared here, or she's trying to get something, or she's, feeling this. So that's always my preference. Sometimes you get a line reading, which is great, which I don't mind. If we're not getting what they need and they just say, can you just say it like this? I'm like, fine, great. It makes everyone's day easier. And then what's cool is I've gotten to revisit the song in almost every session, because she'll hum it, or you'll hear her just singing it in the background. So that gets to stay with me, which I love.
That's awesome. And I think that's really cool that I mean, you've voiced Azura now, a confirmed, and all we have is confirmed 4 times for FEH, and you've also voiced her for Fates, and I guess, has the character become like a part of you? It's just like someone now you now are Azura.
Well, I hope so. I hope that Nintendo sees me that way. I mean, I don't think I have her washboard abs yet. I'm working on it. But yeah, I mean, when I see the photos of it or I see art, I get so proud, when I see pictures of Azura where I'm like, that's me. Because I've voiced so many games, like Republic, when I did Hope for 5 episodes. That's another, character that I've really connected to, where I see her but she's also my face, because I do facial mocap for that. But yeah, you get attached to these characters. I don't know if all voice actors do, but I definitely, again, I think it's because I connect emotionally when I'm in the studio, where I try to tell their story from who I am. And I don't just say the lines a certain way, that I think I do get a sort of a sense of ownership over them. But I try not to get too attached, because you never know.
Yeah, Casey actually talked a lot about that when we interviewed him last week, because he was saying just about the same stuff about Odin. Yeah, Casey actually talked a lot about that when we interviewed him last week, because he was saying just about the same stuff about Odin. It's pretty cool. It makes me appreciate the characters more.
Everyone wants to talk to Brianna Knickerbocker has she's voiced a couple of different characters in Fire Emblem, and she's a clear fan of Charlotte, who happens to also be from Fates, just because of a similar sassy attitude that she likes. Kaiji Tang loves that he voices Odin and Owain because of his very energetic personality, and it's something that's translated into other areas and how it just affects their life in positive ways. Brothers and things. It's been super cool to see
Well, and I also love that I lucked out in that I'm voicing a character that's a likable person. I mean, it's so much fun to play the villain. I did it in all of the redubs of Sailor Moon, but which was great. But when you get to play a character, like I said, when I'm getting letters from people that say the song helped get through depression, like how cool that I get to be a part of that. Where she's a character that's strong, you know, and she could be a good role model for girls, and you know, we could use it to get girls involved in gaming a little more. And yeah, and I appreciate that she's clothed, unlike many an anime character. So it's not just all about her boobs hanging out. So I like that too.
Yeah, her Azura does have a very interesting backstory, a lot of interesting like story elements and things like that, and it's actually kind of refreshing to see that a character that has like that kind of like deep backstory sometimes, especially in Fire Emblem games where the characters can really be hit or miss
Right.
of how much they actually go into the person themselves.
Yeah.
So that's really cool. I have a weird question for you. And this is more for chat's sake, because there's currently quite a few people in chat, and they all really love this character named Ronan. I don't know what a Ronan is, or who Ronan is. I think it's a dude. I can't tell.
Ronan.
Would it be possible for you to do your gruffest, manliest possible voice to just say something like, I don't know, like, my name is Ronan or something?
I don't even know who Ronan is, though.
I don't know who Ronan is either.
This is Ronan. This is your friend Ronan. Just say, I'm Ronan and I'm a mage killer.
Yeah, just say that.
I'm a weed killer?
You're a mage killer.
Mage.
You kill magic people, mages.
Oh, mage. But I'm not Ronan. What if the person who plays Ronan is this
There's
guy?
no one who plays Ronan. Ronan does not have a...
Ronan has like 5 lines in his game.
And he's not in Heroes, and he's out long before voice acting in Fire Emblem came to be. So.
Oh, so you
Yeah.
want me to say in a gruff voice, I am Ronan, a mage killer?
Yes.
Okay. This is me being gruff because I normally sound like I'm 10 years old. Okay. I am Ronan. I am a mage killer.
Fantastic.
Definitely Ronan.
Beautiful.
Was that
Chad,
Ronan?
get some claps, get some pop chants. That was amazing.
Oh my god, I think I burst
that was
the
the
vocal
best.
cord.
That's my
the
arm
only
clap
voice
right there.
line- That's the only voice line Ronan will ever get.
Oh my god, poor Ronan. Maybe it's Ronan Farrow, and like he's Mia Farrow's son and Woody Allen's son, but really Frank
Oh.
Sinatra's son.
Yo, FEH crossover with real life. When's that happening to us? Come on, Nintendo, give us what we want.
That'd be awesome. Yeah, does the chat have any questions?
Oh yeah, I'm sure they do. There's a little bit of stream lag, so when you say like, does the chat have any questions, I can't read them until they actually come in. But
Oh, okay.
right now the chat's going to probably spam the chat with questions for you, and we'll just ask you from them.
Here's a good
Right
one.
now, they asked if you play a
Alan-
Fire Emblem.
If I've played it?
Yes.
Yeah.
You know, I don't have a system. I have the games, but what I do is I go on YouTube and I sit there and spend hours watching other people play it.
Yeah, that's
I have
that's-
a classic Nintendo in my house, so we play all the old Nintendo games.
Good.
What's your favorite old Nintendo game?
Oh man, Donkey Kong?
Oh, man.
Classic.
I love
Classic
that
game.
too.
Understandable.
Yeah, I have that like classic box. But yeah, no, I'll watch videos of people playing it. But my nephew did have a DS2, and we played it together at one point. So I did watch him play it.
Was it Shadow Dragons or?
It was the first one.
So it was Shadow Dragon. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
That goes
Um,
way back. A lot of people I know
yeah.
have never even heard of that game. They just played the remake, which came out, I think, 10 or so years ago.
It
On
came
the
out when I was
DS.
in high school. That was
Yeah.
a long time ago.
So here's another question we can talk about. Yoshi2398 says, "How is voicing?" And then I don't know how to say this name. Akane, AKANE.
Oh, Akane.
Yeah. Not technically Fire Emblem related, but it was the first question I saw.
Oh my god, it's such a good question. So Akane is from Zero Time Dilemma, which is this amazing like escape room game, and voicing Akane was so different because they're literally in this escape room, but the only way to get out is like to kill other people in other escape rooms. So it's this like moral dilemma. But it was, I mean, sometimes I had to take breaks because it was so intense. It got really intense. I ended up going to like an escape room with the cast, which was awesome. And then Akane at one point, I think, becomes evil, so I got to explore that. There was definitely more levels in that game, and it was more terrifying, where like the stakes were crazy high. So it was like life or death instead of, well, there was a dragon that stood on Azura's face, which is sort of life and death, I guess.
Just slightly.
So that's it. She could have died, but yeah, Akane was intense. Yeah, that was fun.
A couple of other questions coming in then, if you don't mind. A few people have asked, I can't really specify who, have said or asked who or which version of Azura you've enjoyed voicing the most in Heroes, given you have a couple of variants. And that kind of leads to the other question of, do you have a character that you enjoy voicing more than, well, pretty much anybody else that happens to not be from Fire Emblem, or is Azura your absolute?
Oh god, they're all so different. I love doing Hope from Republic because I got so connected to her because we put out so much content. And I got to work with David Hayter and Kari Payton and Matt. Was Matt Mercer in? I just feel like Matt Mercer's in every game, so I always get mixed up on the game. But I know Kari and I got to be good friends during that, and Jen Hale, and that was just. And we did some stuff where we were all together, which was intense. Like having Kari Payton really grab me on the shoulders in a session was unbelievable. And Dwight Schultz. But my favorite Azura, I loved exploring her younger version recently. There was, and a lot of people have been tweeting clips of it and reminding me, and I was like, oh yeah, I got to be like young Azura with like eyes wide open and more vulnerable, and so I did love that. I love getting to explore the different ages of a character, especially in flashbacks. Getting to sort of present them as pure versions of themselves. So that was fun. And then I loved playing Esmeralda in Sailor Moon. She was so nasty, and she would say things like, call the girls flat-chested, and she was just so... like, she was just so nasty, and the translation was so insane. And she had that ridiculous laugh that I was able to do because I'm a singer, I think. But it was just great. Every role brings something different. Like I was on Pen Zero on Disney XD for a few seasons, and I got to do all these crazy characters, and that was super cool too. I like all my jobs. Just as long as it's a job, I'm like in heaven.
Yeah, it sounds like it.
That's really cool. We know that you. Oh, you go ahead.
How did it feel when because you sang the song in Smash, right?
No, I didn't do Spanish.
No, Smash Bros.
Oh my god, I thought you said Spanish. Okay. We need to clear up something big. That's not me.
What?
Oh, what?
It's not me. A lot of people think it's me. It should have been me. Just hey Nintendo, should have been me. But the girl who did it, I don't know who did it. It sounds beautiful. I mean, I've nothing wrong with the recording. But Nintendo, I reached out to Nintendo. They're like, yeah, we're seeing a lot of confusion there, which means we need to do something with you soon. And I was like, yeah, you do. Yes, you do.
In fiction.
But yeah, that's not me.
Wow.
I know.
It sounds like you.
I know. Is someone trying to sound like me?
Well, they say impersonation is the sincerest form of flattery, right?
Yes. Absolutely. But thank you to all the love that I got, but it's misdirected, and I don't want to take credit away from the person who did it. So as soon as we find out who did it, we'll give her a shout out.
Absolutely. But until then, let's spread all the love to you, because you guys spread the love, right?
Yeah, I'll take it.
Yeah. So we know that we know that you might be busy and you might be possibly having to leave us soon. And so, was there anything that you'd like to plug or maybe talk about stuff that you might be doing elsewhere?
I mean, I love being followed on Twitter because that's cool. So follow me at Rena Strober. But if you're in LA, I'm producing a cool event in February called Art in the Dark, which is a completely immersive show that takes place in the dark to awaken your imagination a little bit. And also to raise awareness for the blind. Other than that, no. I mean, I'm just send out tweets to Nintendo and have them do this live concert. Like, we should get that going. Because I would love to sing live and then meet a lot of people in person. But yeah,
there have been a couple of orchestras that have traveled around doing music from The Legend of Zelda and from
yes,
Pokemon.
I know. They need to do Fire Emblem.
I think we're almost there.
Yes.
We're so close.
So
To get
close.
anyone here in the States.
Yeah,
Yes,
the only like Fire Emblem concert I remember is like that anniversary concert in Japan. It's like
I'll go to Japan.
You hear that, Nintendo? Nintendo, we know you're listening. You're watching our stuff.
I'll go to Japan.
Get her to Japan.
$2,000 donation incentive.
Yes, exactly. But yeah, no, I mean, I'm always popping up here and there. I record games all the time, and I think I'm in something called Bloodstained, which is coming out soon.
Oh yes, I'm excited for that.
Yeah,
I love the Castlevania game, so
that was an insane session. That's going to be super cool. I don't know. I play a lot of characters, and I don't know which ones I'm allowed to admit. So hopefully it'll be out soon, and it's going to be super cool and super disgusting sometimes.
it's on. It's online.
Oh, it is? The
character you
game's
play.
online?
No, the character you play. It's an Anne or something.
Yeah, but there's other ones that aren't. I there's a few characters that haven't been announced yet.
Okay.
Which one does it say?
It just says Anne.
Oh yeah, Anne's a little girl. Yeah, no, there's a bunch of other ones.
Awesome.
Yeah, it's gonna be super cool.
Can't wait.
Yeah.
Well, we're excited for that. We're excited. I know one of the mods put down your Twitter in the chat. He'll probably just spam it. He'll probably just spam the command like 10 times because he has mod powers and can mod abuse. But thank you so much for joining us. It's really been great so far. We loved meeting your dog and loved meeting your kid. It's great. And yeah, thank you.
Thank you, of course. And I'll try to pop in a little later. I'll just keep checking in. And then if there's other questions that come up later, what time is Greg going to be on here?
Greg is going to be on at...
He's live with us at 10 p.m. Pacific.
Oh, wow. Late tonight.
Yep. Before that, Allegra Clark will be joining us at about 9:15 Pacific for a half hour. We'll also have an appearance by David Vincent at 3:30 and Yuri Lowenthal at 5:15.
Yuri's the best.
Yeah, especially with all of his exciting news that's been going on this past week. I'm really glad that he was able to get us a little bit of time.
He's awesome. So say hi for me, and then I'll try to pop back in. But yeah, thanks for doing this, and everybody who's supporting the children's organization. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. And if I'm allowed to just scream out, thanks for anyone who voted last week, and don't forget to vote every time an election comes up.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Nerds Vote and all that has been a soaring campaign. And I just want to throw out too really quick, since you've been on stream, about 20% all of our proceeds have just come in. We've received over $700 of support since.
Wow,
Awesome.
that means so much, guys. And yeah, just keep throwing your latte $5 out. You don't need the latte, but some kid would love some love. So keep throwing it out there.
Better charge your phone.
Oh yes, charge your phone, and I will talk to you guys later.
All right, sounds good.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
Bye.
Bye.
So now we're gonna go back into the FE5 gameplay. I see you guys have beat like 3 chapters. What chapter are we on now?
So we're
We're
on
in chapter 3 actually.
Hey, all right.
Yeah,
so
I
I'll
had no
let
idea
you
you
guys
guys were relying on me for audio, so that's why I cut out for a little bit.
I gotcha.
Hopefully it's
Yeah.
fine now, because now I turned it back on, so hopefully it doesn't go double.
Okay.
Should be
Yeah,
fine, I think.
I'll fix it. Yeah, so it won't be
Good.
double.
I think we want to read just a few donations because, as you heard, we got a lot.
I'll fix it. Yeah.
Good.
So it won't be double.
I think we want to read just a few donations because, as you heard, we got a lot of donations.
Yeah, sure.
All your stage is all for you guys.
Sure.
Let me just get the donations on the screen. We are currently sitting at